All right, so here's the concept builder for parallel circuits. And the apprentice level for parallel is just like the one for series. So I'm gonna have you skip this and I'm gonna show you how to do the master level. Okay. So now that you know the basics of a parallel circuit, I'm gonna show you how to do like kind of the cheat version of this because it's actually not very hard. There's just some shortcuts that you can use. So they give you a simple two resistors in parallel circuit. A and D are always the same because the current coming out of the battery equals the current going back in. So that's why this says 5 and this is also 5. B is the current going through the first resistor, and C is the current going through the second resistor. So the simple way to do this is to treat each resistor like its own branch. The voltage across each has to be the same, and it has to be the same as the battery. So if you know the voltage and you know the resistance, it's easy to find the current. And by the reverse logic, if you know the voltage and the current, it's easy to find the resistance. So the current at B is just the voltage of 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So there you go. The current through C is the second resistor, so it's 6 divided by 3, and that gives you 2. Notice these two, this is the node rule, the current rule. 3 plus 2 gives you 5. The total current going into a node has to equal the total current leaving the node. So 5 comes in, it splits into 3 and 2, and then those two combine again to make D at the end. Okay, now let's say that the resistor 1 is 4. 6 divided by 4 gives you a current of 1.5 amps. That's for B. Now for C, you've got a little bit higher resistor, so it's 6 divided by 12. That's 0.5. Okay, 1.5 plus 0.5 gives you 2, and A and D are the same. Okay, so now, now they don't give you much of anything. So no different though. Down here for current through B, we're just going to take 12 divided by 3. That gives you 4. Over here, we're going to, for current at C, we're going to go 12 divided by 6 and get 2. Well, 2 and 4 gives you 6 and 6. So that's pretty simple. Okay, well now they're giving you the resistors and you're going to have to think backwards. So if you want to find, actually I'm sorry, that's the same. So this is the exact same problem with different numbers. 24 divided by 2 is going to give you 12. So that's the current going through the first resistor. 24 divided by 8 is going to give you 3. That's the current through the second resistor. Well, 12 and 3 adds up to 15, and those two are the same. Now this one asks you to think backwards. If they give you the current through R2, you can work backwards to find the resistance. But we'll find this current going through R1 first. 36 divided by 4 is going to give you 9 amps. Okay? 9 and 6 is going to give you 15 and 15. But we do not know resistor 2. However, we know that the current going through it is 6. So if we take the voltage divided by the current, 36 divided by 6, that'll give us the resistance of 6 ohms. Okay? So just look at each branch. The voltage is always the same. So you take the voltage divided by the resistance to get the current in each branch, or you could take the voltage divided by the current in each branch to get the resistance. There you go. That's the end of your tutorial. You can try level 3 if you want some even more challenging ones, but now you should be able to answer the questions on the Moodle assignment.